States of America.
The United States and the NATO alliance has for all practical purposes become what appears to be a military intelligence global police state. This reality is well hidden behind a facade of representative government and media gag orders. Victim after victim after victim, men, women, and children from all walks of life. No one is exempt. In what many deem the crime of the century, denying constitutional, civil, and even basic human rights, confirmed by victims reporting identical experiences worldwide.
The overall effect of this technology is one that can control the mood, the attitudes, the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions, and thus the motivations and then the actions of the target. All day, every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It is a highly sophisticated technology. It is one that produces literal and total and complete mind control over the targeted individual. There are millions of Americans across this country that are crying out for help from their neighbors, from their family, from their friends, from their co-workers, and they are met with a wall of silence and confusion, as the general public is simply not educated enough on this topic to be able to offer any real help.
This whole conspiracy to enslave humanity is a psychological game. You're not going to sell a tyranny by telling people it's a tyranny.
Today, no war has been declared, and however fierce the struggle may be, it may never be declared in the traditional fashion. Our way of life is under attack.
A global truth movement, unsurpassed, has evolved. Victims, activists, whistleblowers, scientists, and those who worked on developmental projects for the program have joined forces all over the world. The list includes retired federal law enforcement to retired military personnel and honorable patriotic rebels of the psychiatric and psychologist field.
The fact is, we go about our lives each day oblivious to a high-tech capability for subtle influence. We have entered a highly advanced technological state where population control has taken on a covert psychophysical, scientific dimension in the militarized police state. Awareness of the tools in place for the Orwellian-type technocratic dictatorship, unfolding on a worldwide scale, is pivotal for understanding the capability for mass, social, and population control. For as long as man has pursued power over the masses, social and population control efforts have been orchestrated to study human behavior. In 1976, President Gerald Ford's executive order prohibited non-consensual experiments. Subsequent executive orders by Presidents Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan expanded the directive to apply to all human experimentation. However, in June 2015, The Guardian newspaper published a leaked CIA document that permits the director of the CIA to approve, modify, or disapprove all proposals pertaining to human subject research made by the U.S. government.
So you know for a fact that these weapons that you worked on, they're being used domestically today?
Absolutely.
It seems to be more weapons research than medical research. I personally corresponded with upwards of 1,500 victims, all complaining of identical complaints from every state in the nation.
They're being accused of being crazy. They're being accused of being paranoid and schizophrenic to completely cover up what is in fact a social engineering program and a covert research and development program for some of the most sophisticated and advanced technology that the world has ever seen.